These are great. Okay, like your ball striking has come a long way. Like, you know, since first time that we, not even the first time, just 2 years now, your ball striking has come a long way. Like, wow. That's a solid thump on the ball.
That is, I've hit the best iron shots I've hit this year.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, and what does the ball do when it doesn't do what you expect?
Usually kind of like low, not necessarily toppers, but pretty low on line, but
okay.
It's not going up in the air, and then I get the occasional.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pulls. One more time. Hold your finish on this one. Good. Okay, so hold it there. So we want our eyes down at the ball, and I want your arms to finish low. Yep, there you go. All the way up. Good. Yeah, the lower you can finish with your arms in this shot, the easier it's going to be to push your body forward and through. But when your arms want to swing up this way, it makes your body stop to support that motion. So, like, your arms will feel like the club goes into the ground, and they're done. Like, nothing more after that. Just make sure you get into that. The punch shot's going to be kind of the feel at the end of this. Good. Good. Hit one. Any of those top shots over the ball crossing the ground of the wall, that's where the arms are trying to swing to the target too much and too fast. I just want you to feel like your arms are going down into the ground back in front of you this way, and they go to the target because you're turning and standing, not because you're trying to swing. It's a weird thing to say, but I want you to feel like you're swinging the club down into the ground, not toward the ground. Yeah, so eye stays on the ball all the way through into your finish. Not bad. So the challenge today is to keep the airplane as level as we can while you go all the way through with the lowest follow through.
All right.
I think that's going to be the big one for you.
And then just trying to stop my hands here the whole time?
Yeah, I think that's going to come with the lowest follow through. You'll have to find the right place in space, the right time to stop the arms in order for you to finish lower with the arms, right? But if you finish up this way with your body kind of under rotated, the club could do anything down there. The more that I can feel like the arms go down as my body goes up, that those two different directions not only give me power, but it puts the club down into the ground and up out of the ground, right? So it gives me a chance to take a divot without feeling like I've hit anything. So trying to make sure that the follow through stays low and your body gets through this way more is just the reverse of arms high and body not there enough, right?
Okay.
Yeah, again, lowest arms, keep your hands as close to the ground as you can. Yeah. Yeah. Arms down low. Lower, yeah. So lower also means shorter, so set up to your shot. What if I stood right here and you had to hit a full shot, but you couldn't let your arm club get to me? you stopped your body short to do that, still let your arms go up. I want your body to get through leaving the club behind. So, like, if I could put your swing on video and like pause it like every so often, I would say, okay, in this situation here, your arms need to be further back. In this situation here, your arms need to be further back. In this situation here, your arms need to be further back. So the more you can feel like your arm's job is to stay away from the ball, then the easier it might be to feel like your body gets way past where it normally would. That's the change of sequence or change of things I'm looking for. And hence why I'm trying to get the club to have the lowest, shortest finish with your body the most through and the most tall. Yeah, you still have too much speed to your arms in that direction. The arm speed is only in this direction, from up to down. Body gets it through. Better. Hit one like that. Okay, not too bad. The lower you can keep your hands, the straighter that's going to go. If your hands keep swinging and pulling themselves up to this finish, the ball's going to fade off to the right or hit it kind of skanky down at the ball. It's the path that your hands take is too far, and so in order for it to go that far, you have to be using a gas pedal to get there, and that's messing up the release.
Okay.
So like the arms in the swing only speed up this way. And once they start to slow down, that's when the club has a chance to release. But if I'm taking my arms and trying to pull them all the way to here, then my body's not well activated. It's like freezing me up. So it's how do we feel like your arms and club are like one unit, and you have to feel like you leave those behind your turn. Arms and club, one unit, you have to leave both of those things behind your turn and stand. Like things are gonna have to feel soft, right, in order for them to feel like they're lagging. Good. You're transitioning different. Keep going with that. Feel like you just leave the club down into the ground, down to the ball. No such thing as a follow through. Okay. Use some brakes. Use some squeeze to stop the arms and stop the club. Like if you had a whip in your hand, right, and you had to whip the ball, think about how much squeeze there would be here to stop the handle in order to whip the club, the snapper into the whip. Same thing here. Like if you had to feel like you've got that club to release properly, at some point it's going to squeeze hard down here. And the muscle squeeze that we get in the swing is to stop things, not to speed things up. I think that's a major thing. If we use muscle from here in our arms to really start to speed the club up, right? That squeeze is too much. It goes for too long. I want to feel like I'm soft with my arms because they have to get dragged behind my body, and I squeeze them to stop to allow the club to release. Good. And so our idea is to feel like we finished the most in front of our stair, the tallest in front of our stair, with the arms the lowest. That's our whole goal today. And I think that when you can feel like you get there and there's a little bit of a snapping effect, that ball's going to take off. It's going to go for sure. But I would say that cycle through your two ideas. One shot, how short can I finish? The next one, how much can I get my body up and through while still looking back? Right? And just go through those, because I think the up and through while still looking back, you could probably spend 15 minutes just kind of going through motions, getting there and holding it there and just feeling like, okay, if I stretch this out, it's going to be easier for me to get in there next time, you know, and just work your body into making it feel like that's a normal place to be, you know. But I say that for right now, like, let's just for the next hour and a half hammer balls off the ground, 9 irons and 8 irons. Okay. So, what are we finding?
Of the two moves, the standing up and like I'm really feeling a stretch in the
Cool.
ab muscle, so it's a little harder for me to get into.
Okay.
But I'm striking a lot more consistently and
Sweet.
it's working better.
Okay, let's see. Good. And time it so that you can actually do that. Time what you're doing with your arms and the club to let that happen. But if this is going so fast that it passes your body's it's the big muscles. They can't work as fast and as quick. Okay, finish. Try not to get to here. Have everything stop before you even come close to here. So gentle on the way back. I'm gonna leave this here. Yeah. So the club's got to stop before it gets to here. There. That's lower. That's better. Same idea. How's your grip feeling?
Yeah,
I think it's like when you squeeze it extra hard, that's when all that stuff happens. Just take the squeeze out. Thank you very much.
you got it.
Liquid chatter.
So in this position,
Yeah. Good.
is this part, or is it just forward?
Yeah, I would say that it's going to be your whole left side is trying to catch up to your right side, right, from this view. That'd be short of it. So it catches up to your right side, and then from there, the knee is more forward than the hip, which is more forward than the shoulder.
So if you just went vertical now,
Yeah, I'm back from it.
you want it. That's the
Yeah, my thigh would hang down on my stomach.
Okay.
It wouldn't hang down this way. As long as you feel like your left knee gets forward of your left shoe, because it has to get there in order to be in front of these two, right? So it's right knee gets straight, left knee goes forward. Cool. Good. Forward and tall. Hey, decent. So it almost feels as though the backswing is all about trying to load up these soft arms this way, and then you're trying to fling them by trying to get forward and tall with your body. You know, like if you could almost throw your hands off your arms. You're trying to feel in your follow through that your body's getting so forward and tall that you're going to throw your hands off your arms up there, right? And I think that if you did too much hand stuff this way and squeeze, that's almost keeping them all together. Feeling like you're literally throwing stuff up high and forward. I think that's the idea. Now, when I talk about trying to feel the arms finishing low, right? You tall with the arms low. By slowing the arms down, it's going to speed up the club head a little bit for us. But if you keep the arms soft as you stand up, arms that go up here that are soft are totally okay. But arms that go up there because they're trying to do a follow through, that's when it gets off. That's when we get a little bit funky. So trying to make sure that, in the follow through that the arms aren't speeding up toward the target and they're not trying to get up into anywhere, I need you to feel like you get up into something, but the arms have to finish like underneath you. You have to be tall and above your club and your arms today. One more time, full swing, full backswing, and then straight with the knees until they touch. Good. Let's just do that. And get that, like that motion with your body. Forget about the arms swinging through. I want the shortest finish, just tall and short. Tall with the lower body, short with the arms, or follow through.
Short by meaning low?
Yeah, like try and stop the club right after it hits the ball.
Yeah, I guess I do. I got to really think to make that one straight.
Yeah. And you know, if we find that it's hard to get there, it's not a problem. Like
it doesn't hurt. It's just,
okay.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. Cool.
So I don't know if I'm like the kind of the soft going back. If it kind of feels a little
twirly.
Like I don't know where I was practicing, but like really holding the stiff back here.
So just it feels loose, wobbly, like not really. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's fine. Yeah, that just means it's kind of lagging. It's about to follow your hands. That's okay. Yeah. But if you feel as though that you can't do anything because that's not under control, then control it. But that's a personal preference for you. Good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're going to get more zip on the club by feeling like you move into your backswing into this follow through a little bit harder. But I know that because you're trying to find it as a new move right now, it's like trying to put the pieces together. But if we can get the idea of where you're trying to go and keep speeding that up and try to make the middle of you change direction a little bit faster with a little more kind of bounce and swagger, lag, whatever, right? More backswing, more follow through. That's where I think the club's going to go a little faster. And we can take the speed of the club away from being arm responsible. So, you know, pivot in the golf swing is just our torso turning one way and the other way. If you can speed up your pivot, I think we'll be on the right track.
Okay.
Sound okay?
So then
you're going to miss a couple with this, but you're going to hit a couple that feel great. So like soft arms, take the speed out of your arms, put the speed into your pivot, getting to the finish, getting forward and tall. And
almost like I'm starting using my legs before this is split.
I'd love that. If that's something that you find, that's terrific. Yeah.
And do I have to worry about it getting...
Nope. Nope. Where your arms go, just fine. Not a problem at all. Yeah, keep building on the concept that it's your pivot changing direction into the finish. That's where your power's coming from. And if we keep your arms soft, then they get to lag behind all of that. But if they start to power the club and try to like get the club to go through its motions, that's when it's making the body stop moving to let that happen. And that's where I think we get our fat shots. So leave the arms and club behind, keep them soft. Let's get the body turning.
Okay.
Nice. So in your backswing, right, I like everything that you're doing. Try to feel like you get lift your foot or get the weight off that front foot on the way back. Sometimes in your backswing turn and whatever you do, it's kind of staying on that front foot. So try and feel like you have a little bit of motion in your feet from, I guess that would be from left foot to right foot, middle of your stance to back foot all the way forward. Just try and feel a little bit of a rocking there. Good. Oh. Oh, way to go. What a nice move.